Well, look at what we have here. Revenant Prime and Baruuk Prime have returned in the Prime Resurgence. A powerful, heavy-hitting Warframe like Baruuk Prime. Great red crit if it still does what it does with his fourth ability. And you have Revenant with his fourth ability just scouring the areas literally with beams coming out of his freaking hands. Yeah, he can be a death laser. So with these two Warframes, they are honestly, I'm not a fan of Revenant, but I will say Baruuk is my, I'm somewhat great with him. Now, I haven't played with him in a very long time, but we're going to throw that to the side. We're going to be talking about the weapons that they have, though. The weapons that Phantasma Prime is going to is Revenant Prime, which that was very random how I said that. But yes, Phantasma Prime belongs to Revenant, and Tatsu belongs to Revenant as well, which I think these two weapons are very great. Phantasma is definitely great. With some blast damage, definitely give it a try. And then you have the Cobra and Crane Prime with the Furious Prime. That goes to Baruuk clearly. But we're also here to take a look at the Prime accessories. So if you are thinking about this, you can definitely watch this video. Asila Prime Sayandana. You have the Baruuk Prime Mandala. And then you have the armor sets coming from Revenant Prime and a Sayandana. Also, the Prime Ephemera that also comes with Baruuk. So let's take a look at all these things together, and I will review it with you guys and make sure that you don't purchase the wrong thing from this Prime accessories that you can get with just 2 Regal Aya. I really enjoyed Baruuk's skin. I thought it was honestly fantastic how they made him. Very interesting how Baruuk Prime skin turned out. And yeah, I didn't think nothing was bad about it. Now, taking a look at his Ephemera, I thought this Ephemera was definitely not the greatest Ephemera of all. I think maybe I had a different perspective back then when it comes down to new Prime accessories, but then when you look at it, you don't even really wear it when you first, upon purchasing it. This is something that I honestly don't recommend because it just doesn't do as great as many other ephemeras just look in the game. I can definitely tell you, if we're looking at a Prime ephemera that I enjoyed the most, was probably the Balrahan Prime ephemera, which came with Neza Prime. He was actually released not too long ago. But I can also say the Cantina Prime ephemera was good. That came with the Gar Prime. There's just there's a couple, not even Prime ones. You know, you can even get regular ephemeras that are not Prime that were also amazing. This one, however, just only goes around your Warframe. Does not show much detail at all. And color, sorry, I'm not even coloring it. In the color, I mean, you can't hardly even see the colors, which is a great thing to point out. It is too light. If you were going a darker shade, any type of shade or anything that's darker, you can see it. Any light, hardly. But again, I don't know about this one, guys. Anyways, it's still up to you, regardless of my opinion on the ephemera. If this is what you want, then that is what you want. But I gotta say, not worth of an ephemera. And to add on to that, most people will probably say, well, you can just change the color to a brighter color and you'll see it more. That definitely does work. However, just still doesn't have enough detail to its ephemera having anything spectacular going on with it. Moving on to the Sayandana for Baruuk. I actually did enjoy this one. I actually used to wear a lot, probably on Nova, but I had a change of heart when it came down to other different Prime Sayandanas, and You know, a lot is always being put in the game after 90 days or so. But yeah, you know, I actually did enjoy the Syandana. I thought it was, you know, not a bad looking one. It drops to the floor. It's pretty long. It's like a tail, but you know, I still liked it regardless. And it's always supposed to match the signature Syandana that came with the actual Warframe. So the Akarakbu, something like that. This is the original, of course. Probably not as best looking versus your Prime now. And your Prime just is supposed to look as better than the original. So that depends on you guys on this one. Again, I liked it. Not wearing as much, not as much as ever. Pretty much probably waiting for the right moment, but it is what it is. I think it's a decent one, but if you're not feeling it, then don't go for it. You don't want to waste your Riga. I gotta say, when it comes down to Prime armor sets, I'm really waiting for that next Targus Prime armor set. But I gotta say, the Vitala Prime armor set coming with Revenant Prime is not too bad. It's not too shabby. Okay, I still like its armor. I say shoulders, plates, and its leg plates are too, you know, decent. I don't like them on the side. I like it more on the front. But these are not bad armor sets in my opinion. They might look too big on some Warframes if the Warframe structure is not bigger than the Revenant Prime skin. Because again, this is supposed to also match up with Revenant Prime. Then it's not going to look as great on your Warframe. So a perfect example of this is Rhino Prime, because he is a bigger Warframe coming with a lot of armor to his skin. So it is going to be big on him. So just keep that in mind. They also will size it down for you when it comes to smaller Warframes, depending on, again, skin. But you can find some decent colors with this. You see this smoky effect, some type of energy flame. Think of like the Ogress when it has its mod on, that special mod that has the flames coming out. You can also think of Wisp's new augment mod as well. So that's something to think of when you see these flames coming out of it. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Even maybe one ephemera that I cannot think of. But it does look great. I do like its flames out of its arms and stuff like that. And the ephemera itself. I'm sorry, not the ephemera, the armor set. I don't know, I'm thinking ephemeras right now. But the armor set. Now, his Prime Syandana might be his biggest downfall when it came to his Prime accessories. Because the Syandana is very small. And it's only detailed to one thing, which is just this. So not only that it's small, it's really nothing really. It's just this. That's it. That's all you can say. That's all I can say. It's just this. So, probably not worth much. I just can't believe how bad Digital Stream did us with this Syandana. You can just tell when somebody really just half-assed something or just does not care to put any time, effort, or thought, or just wasted time, or when we were going to see it in the first place. Like, damn, they really did us like this. Yeah, that's what you could call this Syandana. Damn, they really did us like this. Yeah, that's what I got to say about this Syandana. Shame on you, Digital Stream. Now, it's always the hard part for me of getting into my decorations, because I forget you're in a whole different room or a whole different space and bubble, and a different place where you can't even see your orbiter no more. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get into that. But anyways, we're at the decorations right now looking for the decoration of Baruuk's little mandala something. It's telling me that I have it. Clearly that check mark will confirm everything. But I'm not able to pull it up in decorations. There is literally, can't find it nowhere in my decorations. So that means that I can't use it in here because I'm literally searching it up. I mean, it's right there. The Baruuk mandala would have been literally over here, as the mandala original is right there. So why is the prime version not popping up? So you're not going to be able to place it in here. That's basically what it's telling me. Because we could scroll through this whole thing. Promise you, you will not find it at all. You will have to be in your orbiter. Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be found. And I know I'm actually looking at everything. Not blind this time. I promise you. I am not blind this time. Nowhere to be seen. Yep, you're not able to place it in here. That really does suck because everything else is placeable but that. Well, hold on a second. If the original mandala is placeable, why is it the prime placeable? And why can I not see it due to the stream? That is something that they are going to have to figure out. So make sure you guys share this clip to them. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the entire Prime review in the comments below, and which are you going for as the Prime accessories you choose from these two Warframes. Hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on Twitch. Link is in the description. June 8th, we will be back live streaming. Keep sharing the content to friends, family, and especially to someone who actually plays the game, and tell them to subscribe. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.